Welcome to the apocalypse. I guess the saying is true, you really can't have anything in Detroit, Michigan. Let me give you a little bit of a tale before we get into the destructive wildfires that are making Detroit have the worst air quality in the world right now. Let me show you something really cool. Recently, I got my car stripped and stolen from the front of my house because I live in a very dangerous part of Detroit, Michigan. Let me show you this real fast before we continue. They have taken everything of value from my car. They took my battery right there. Engine's still in there, but it doesn't start because there's no battery. They took all the gas out, took the front hood off for some odd reason. Don't really know what's going on there. Now, you may think that's not crazy. It busted the windows. Like you see, they busted the windows because there's glass right there. They busted the window. Now, on the inside, they took my airbag. I can go for about $400. They took that, just kind of stripped everything. Now, this is how they got in the car. They had taken this off, stripped this down. They took this out, right? This is how I put my key in there. They took that out there. And then they put a USB of some sort in the bottom here to get inside of there. Now, they left my car an absolute godforsaken mess. Look, they had McDonald's in here of some sort. It looks like McDonald's. And then, right here, they took the middle part out. This is just gone. They end up stripping me for everything that I own out of this car. Now, that was just the first wave of nonsense, right? Now, naturally, I started a GoFundMe to help with that. I was out $18,000 because of that car, because I had fully paid it off, and I was completely cooked. I was wildly cooked when that happened. But I got even more cooked because my foot had gotten burned completely off. My foot had gotten burned completely off. Now, I can't really show that without getting demonetized, but just know my foot got scorched because I got attacked after Pride. So that's two things happening back to back. Now, outside of all this stuff happening, that was a little bit horrifying. I hated every single second of that. That wasn't cool. That wasn't great. Then, out of nowhere, not to be outdone by nature or Mother Nature herself, Detroit had decided that we're going to have the worst air quality in history. This is just the worst air quality in the world. From Canadian wildfire smokes. That's what we have. Because we're so close to Canada. Now, outside my window, I have never seen the sky look this color. I can't see anything. Now, I have my window slightly open because I have an air conditioner in there. My room has a fume of smoke just accumulating at the top area right here. This is absolutely diabolical. I got a warning on my phone that I've never received in my entire life. It is such a dangerous warning. It said, "Please, I beseech you, do not go outside." This was from the National News Alert. I thought I was in the medieval times. Who uses the word beseech anymore? I haven't heard that in eons, centuries, decades. That was crazy. That was nuts to me. Now, little known fact is I have asthma. I have inhalers around the house. I have asthma. I have asthma. I can barely breathe. It hurts so bad to breathe as soon as I go outside. Thankfully, I don't have to go outside that much. I am so happy about that. But it said, if you can, please do not go outside because it is definitely dangerous to all individuals that have a respiratory system. I think that includes everybody on Earth. You can actually see right here the active weather index right here. This is our air quality. We are in the furthest we've been all the way to the right. It's at a 630. They don't even have this barely on the scale. Very unhealthy. And tomorrow it will be very unhealthy. It is looking horrifying. This is the map of what we're looking at here. You can actually see an interactive air quality map to see exactly where it's at. This is horrifying. You can actually see this right here. This is where I'm at. I'm in Detroit. Now, if you don't know where I'm at, this is where I'm at. I'm in Detroit. That's where I'm at. I'm right there. I am in the genuine worst area to be at of all time. That's horrifying. This is horrifying to me. And it sucks because I can't really do anything about it. This isn't something I could just alleviate by moving somewhere or something like that, right? I'm just stuck here. I'm just stuck in this nonsense. If we zoom in closer, all around Michigan is kind of genuinely screwed. This is disgusting. It is nasty. Should stay indoors and reduce activity levels. That's bad. That is really, really bad. I'm not even sure how this happened. Actively, not too long ago, it was pretty good. It went from this to 500 hazardous to 630 hazardous. Now, I'm hoping that we get this crazy storm front that pushes all this stuff going on crazy. I would appreciate that. That'd be so cool. And I don't know when it's going to actively end at all. I really don't know. But it's because of the Canadian wildfire smoke that blanket the Metro Detroit as air quality alert continues. So, you probably smell it. You've seen it. It's our top store this morning. It's our top store. Amazing. This morning. If you even looked outside, you probably noticed the smoke and haze in the air. I can see from my window. I can just see from my window. It is right in front of me. I didn't even need to look at this. It smells like crazy barbecue. It smells like a crazy cookout. It smells like somebody making 57,000 racks of ribs outside. It smells like Satan came outside and started sweating all around and just rubbing his belly all across the concrete. It smells like 87 big black boys just in a small studio apartment doing jumping jacks. It smells crazy outside. It smells like burnt rubber, petroleum, barbecue. It smells like donkey teeth. It smells like mosquito ankles getting burned to a crisp. It smells like 57 bonfires all going off at once, which makes sense considering it's wildfires. I've never been so confused in all of my days. Now, this happened, I believe, 2 or 3 years ago when we had more Canadian wildfires happening. It's not very unoften when this happens. I do have the air quality index on my phone at all times to check that. An air quality alert is in effect for our areas as the Canadian wildfire continues, as Detroit has among the worst breathing conditions in all the world. Who says that? What a crazy, insane sentencing. What a crazy sentence. In the world, if you would like to help me move, I have a GoFundMe and top comment. Just want to point that out. I've been wanting to get out of Detroit for quite some time. I am very upset about just being here overall in totality. I'm not happy about this at all. This is not good. The air quality index rating for Detroit is 500, which is 200 points worse than the 300 mark that categorized the breathing levels as hazardous, which recommends everyone stay indoors as much as possible. 200, that's twice. Now it's at 600. That's 600 now. That's twice as bad. Those wildfires are impacting several states, which is why health officials are urging people to avoid outdoor activities today, especially if you fall one of the tender groups like the young, the elderly, those with asthma, and other lung issues, as well as heart disease. I think we should not even leave the house. I think nobody should leave the house at all today. I think this is a very horrifying thing. I don't think anybody should even consider leaving the house. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. This is such an insane thing to see. It's so dumb. And now we have this.
This is actually one of the safest places to ride your bike because there are no cars.
Oh my God, an ad caught me off guard. I was like, is this the safest spot? What's going on here? This is crazy. I didn't know what was going on here. This is nuts. It's so disgustingly diabolical what's happening right now.
You've seen it. It is our top story this morning. If you've even looked outside, you probably noticed the smoke and haze in the air.
An air quality alert is in effect for our area as the Canadian wildfires continue. Fox 2's Robin Murdoch is live from the Ambassador Bridge this morning to give us a look and tell us how to stay safe.
She's inside the car. She's inside the car. She said, I'm not going outside. Hey, appreciate you guys, but I've never seen the inside of a news van in my life. This caught me off guard. She said, I'm not, this is dangerous. I'm not doing that.
It's everywhere, Robin, and the numbers are high.
They're very, very high, over 500 when you're looking at those numbers. And that's actually one of the reasons why we're inside the Weather Beast reporting for you this morning. Usually, I'm only inside the Weather Beast during the winter time when the weather conditions are rough outside. We're inside it today because of the air quality. We are right near the Ambassador Bridge. I'm going to show you a look at the Ambassador Bridge right now. And it is it looks very foggy out, but that is actually just a bunch of smoke that has moved into the area. And I really briefly jumped outside of the Weather Beast a few moments ago just to see what it was like outside. And you can definitely smell something in the air. It's hard to describe exactly what it is, but there is like a fire smell outside. Air definitely feels heavier. If you take a deep breath in, you can almost feel it burning in the back of your throat. In fact, Detroit right now, it actually has one of the worst air quality in all of the world. So that is how dangerous things are in our area. This, of course, is due to those wildfires that are burning out of control in Canada as well as northern Michigan, which is affecting visibility as well as air quality in several states, including right here in Michigan. Again, the smoke was so bad yesterday that you could barely make.
I don't know what's going on with this entire thing. I don't even grasp it. I'm not sure, but the quality of that is going crazy. Just to show that I'm not lying about this, you can just Google it and figure it out. I'm wildly mad about this air quality stuff because, man, I'm just, it's so bad. It's so bad. What's worse is that I had to take my cat to the vet today. I'm not even sure if I can take my cat to the vet today. I might just have to camp inside the house for the entire day. It might just be the entire move for all of today. It's really, really bad. It's so hazardous outside. They should shut down like businesses right now. This feels like they should just shut down businesses. This is horrifying. I'm just angry. Very angry. Well, I never asked for this, but please keep me in your prayers. Genuinely, keep me in your prayers. I don't know what's going on out here. Just keep me in your thoughts. I'm just very, very upset by this whole situation and fiasco. I feel very powerless and hopeless in this situation in totality. Usually if it's something with me, I can accept it, but this just sucks. This just really sucks. It's just the parasites going around, the wildfires are happening. Everything's bad. Everything's just bad. And you can bet on it all too. You can just bet on everything too. It's just bad. Not a fan. Anyways, have a lovely day or night wherever you're at. And I'm out. Peace. Bye.
I'm your nigga night, be my loyal, please, low. Happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. Ooh, I love the ride when you